Day 1, part 2. I went to the Friendly Tractor Supply to pick up some things, dog food and whatnot. So I picked up some spray paint. I got 2 different colors. One's Caterpillar yellow, or school bus yellow, and the other's New Holland. So I didn't know which one would match better. There was another one there, Caterpillar yellow. So anyway, what I tossed on some quick primer on this where I welded and ground to kind of tidy this up a little bit, get this dent taken care of. But other than that, this thing runs pretty well. Has a big ass wide swath, that's for sure, which helps with the yard and paddocks and pastures. With the 2 decks for the tractors, still takes a long time to mow this frickin' place. And there's the detached wing, the amputated wing. Hopefully before too long that will be attached to that. That's the goal. Touched up with the yellow. I wound up using New Holland. I used the New Holland. So I'm not going to waste a bunch of time on this stuff drying. It's probably pretty well dry now. It's going to get marked up anyway when I attach this thing. Which yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to get those welds for now covered up and help minimize any rust there, as if it's going to make much of a difference. But anyway, it made me feel better. Alright, well, I'm going to try the attachment now. Three-quarters of the way there. I just got that one there to do now. Tragic. Best way out of this situation is take this bar off. My second vehicle, the first one was this bar getting trapped down in the motor, in the pulley valley, if you will. The next screw up I just saw I did, this chain washer is supposed to be in there. So that means I gotta take that son of a gun back apart. Oh, and that was the pain in the ass one. So let's go for round 2 here now. Alright. Attached, 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 attached. I just got to deal with that little, the cable. And that's just a pin in the cotter pin. I'm going to put a new cotter pin in it. And I can raise this deck up and get these springs attached. It's just too much tension on them when it's flat. So I got to raise it to create some slack to put these springs on. But other than that, then that goes on. Or actually that goes on, then that goes on. Buttoned up, bolted up, welded up. That's what matters. So after much trial and error, got this back on, but I don't know, the belt and stuff will follow here, but this, I noticed this chain has a broken link. It was really broke. Figure out a way to band-aid this chain. I probably could cut a couple of links off the excess of one of these other chains. I think I'll put everything else together and then deal with that. Then I noticed on this other side, I'm missing a spring altogether. Missing a spring here altogether. This spring that goes to those guys is adios. Took a leave of absence. This deck has a flippy floppy partition here that's been corroded and eaten away that was interfering with the blades. So I got to take it off and bolts on. But it has this piece here. Both of these pieces are missing from the other deck, which if I can make this one for this side, I can make one for the other side. That piece, I could probably make something like that. But I got the other side completed. I just stopped filming because I didn't think I would want to spend the next 5 hours bleeping and car honking out on my wonderful language. But I just got to put the cover back on it. Everything's on here. I took a cheap way out with that chain link. I used a hog ring between the two links where that bad link was. Just figured that was the quickest and easiest way out of it. This one's missing a spring. I gotta look around to see if I have a spring. If not, I'm gonna have to order one tonight. But I'm gonna get up these tires, check the grease in these tires, and go from there. I found this blade I had on upside down, so fixed it up. It's good to go now. So you would think you have, with the number of wheels that are on this frickin' thing, that they would have zerks for greasing, but they don't. They're like old school bearings. They look fine. It looks fine. Like got grease in there, but what a pain in the ass. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know, man. There's, you know, closer to a dozen frickin' wheels on this thing. I don't get that. Don't get it. But they put a zerk there to grease that. Makes perfectly good sense. Hello. Got to put that cover on, which is easy peasy. Onto that wing. Got to take that same cover off of this wing to get that rotted piece of metal out of there that separates the blades. I think it helps create a This thing is quite the contraption. There's springs and cables and hydraulics, crap running everywhere on this. Works, but this is pretty, it's pretty convoluted, but kind of cool in a way, if you're not the one having to work on it. Well, I think I'm finished with what I set out to do. Got to get a spring. There's a few things to do, but I got what I wanted to take care of, taken care of, plus a little bit. So again, I can never do anything in one part. It's always got to be 2 or 3 parts. I guess that's the way it goes. I'm going to take this back down to the arena, clean up my tools, barbecue some chicken.